And welcome to your week 2 of April 2018 midweek video brief. This week I'm just going to uncover a couple of things to talk to you about. There's 3 in total. I'm going to touch in on performance, touching on the new targets, and then also touching on a couple of the things that we need to focus on going into the weekend before I hand over to the lovely Steve in Buxton. So firstly today, guys, we've been in Northwich and we've uncovered the new concept store, which is absolutely fantastic. Rob Cunningham, John Harvey and Sam Sanker have put some real work into this store now, and the way that it's going to be looking in the future. So I'm really excited to see that, and I'm really excited to see it filtered out now into all of our stores, so that we have a unified approach to the way that we work, which I think is really, really important. So I know you managers will be coming back to stores after today and showing you what the new folders look like and the way that we're going to be working, which is dead exciting. And I know we've now got the new O2 Bible, which has been created by Rob Cunningham, which is really, really cool and will help all of you deliver above and beyond in store. So that's fantastic. I'd just also like to say a huge well done to Amber Travis and also James Mann from Stretford, who was recognised today for their Q1 performance. I've just posted that out onto Workplace, so you'll see that and the recognition out for O2 as well. So huge well done to you, and also to the rest of you as well, because Q1 was really, really pulled out the bag. A huge thank you from me and the sales and service team. Moving into the 3 subjects that we need to talk about today now. So performance. At the managers meeting today, we uncovered a couple of opportunities for each store. So I've just taken the time to run through a couple of bits for each individual store. So Northwich, I know, and to be fair, I know your managers are probably going to come back and brief you on these, but it's dead important that we get these right. So Northwich, looking at your numbers obviously for Q1 and going into Q2, recycle is a huge opportunity for you. You're currently converting at 111 for your upgrades, and that can 100% come down if you're utilising recycle that little bit more. And the only other thing that you guys need to do, because you're doing superb anyway, is just making that step forward with every single customer, moving 1 tariff forward. So if they're on a 3 gig, move them 1 step ahead, and do that with every single customer, and your GSV will be a dream. Kirby Recycle is an absolutely massive opportunity for you guys. You converted at less than 1 in 300 for Q1, which really is a huge tool for us to use to drive upgrade number. So I'd really say that you need to be sitting down with every single customer and offering recycle opportunities for them to either 1, fast track, or 2, reuse that phone as a sat nav perhaps, or even for the children and use it as a bit of a tablet, and that'll really drive your volume as well. So recycle's a huge one for you. An interesting one for you as well, Kirby, is that your GSV is absolutely phenomenal. Anyone that tends to come to Kirby has a different viewpoint and tends to think it's perhaps a bit less affluent, but in actual fact your customer tells us different, because they really trust you, they love you, and they spend a lot of money with you. Macclesfield, a huge delivery in Q1. It's simply just a step forward with every single customer that you sat down with. Again, if they're on a 5 gig, move them forward 1 tariff at a time. That will really secure your GSV. Wilmslow, volume is your win, so really just following those 5 fundamentals in your store that we've been delivering over the last quarter. And recycle as well. Recycle's a big opportunity in your store too. Again, fast track them to upgrade, or secondly, reuse the device as a sat nav, a tablet, or something else, even if it's just for Spotify in the car perhaps. Buxton, there's a massive opportunity for you with volume. It's bums on seats that are really going to drive that number for you. Your SIM-only penetration was quite low, so there's an opportunity to start converting and upgrading more SIM-onlys. And always think meal deal with every single customer. Every single customer that you sit down with, just ensure that they're leaving with at least 3 products, and that will really secure your numbers. Your recycles are above 1 in 100, which is very interesting, because you're one of the only stores that has. Perhaps we're not having detailed enough conversations with our customers to reuse the device as opposed to upgrading it. Perhaps, again, using it as a sat-nav, or even perhaps a tablet. Maghull, your customers are perhaps not being sat down and their accounts not being looked at enough. Your SIM-only penetration for Q1 was only 34%, and we're looking for the 50-50 mix. So there's a huge opportunity there. Even if your customer's only been with us for 4, perhaps 5 months, upgrade them again onto our base, because that locks them in for a further 12 months. You could even perhaps save them money or get them to move up a tariff more if they're running out of data. Stretford again, you was in an absolutely fantastic position for Q1. A big focus for you guys is going to be around your accessories, if I'm completely honest, like a lot of the stores. But because you did such an exceptional job in Q1, there's not much improvement that you need to give. So I would just say it's 21 times to break a habit. Each and every one of you need to support each other and be bringing those accessories to the table. And given your start so far to Q2, I would say a really big driver this weekend with your performance to get yourself back on track. And then Hyde, new management, new structure, new approach to the way that you guys are working, which is really interesting. It'd be really cool to see the 5 fundamentals implemented in your store and the way that you ended the quarter with the new team in place and the new structure. I do personally believe that you would have delivered, and you are going to deliver Q2. So very interesting to see what comes out of that. The second subject is your targets. Your new targets have now been plugged into the April tracker, so please go and take a look. I'm sure you'll all agree they are very, very, very good targets. They're 100% achievable based on Q1's delivery, and I have ultimate faith and know that you guys are going to go through each and every month with the targets that have now been set in place. My only ask would be just to keep an eye on your SMB upgrades. Now that this has been taken out of the team's trackers and payments, it's down to us guys as management and obviously as a whole team to get through that, because you have to unlock that SMB bonus. And then finally for me guys, we need a huge push going into this weekend. We've got half of our stores that are converting really well so far this month and the other half that are quite behind the pace. So I'd be really interested to see what happens this weekend. I know we're handing over to Steve and he's going to be delivering the Play Your Cards Right, which went down absolutely superbly the first time he did it. So I'm looking forward to see what the return for that is. But yeah, let's just have a huge weekend, get all over everything like a rash. And make sure we're meal dealing everything, 3 deals, right, for every single customer. Explore every single opportunity. Anything you need, guys. I'm in the business until close of play tomorrow and then not back until Tuesday. I'm going to hand the reins over to James Mann over in Stretford, and obviously Steve is running this weekend. But any questions before then, please give me a call tomorrow and I'll be happy to help. But other than that, guys, have a superb weekend. Get out there and make it a record-breaking weekend. You've got 81 new to beat, which was delivered in Q1 by Miss Amber Travis. That's yet to be beaten, so I'd love to see that happen this weekend under Steve's leadership. And that's it. Over and out, guys. Thank you very much.